Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo with RVs with Big Bo in Parkway RV Center. Today we're going to review another used Class A gas motorhome we have for sale. Today we're going to look at a 2006 Fleetwood Terra 32S. 33-foot long overall length, has a slide out. It has 46,000 miles, built on a Ford chassis, V10 with 362 horsepower. Now guys, I've got the twin to this coach, basically two down from it, for $37,900. Exact same thing, except this one's got 31,000 miles. But this one's $5,000 cheaper because it's got a couple of condition issues. And I'm gonna go over it with you guys, and honestly, this is $5,000 less, which will pay for these condition issues twice over to repair them if you want to. And it certainly won't stop you from using it now without fixing those condition issues. But first of all, and I'm just pointing this stuff out, guys, because I'm brutally honest in my video reviews, because these are used RVs. This thing is a 16-year-old motorhome. It's not going to be perfect for $32,900, which is a heck of a price for an 06 Class A with slide and under 50,000 miles. But in the current market, you got a little bit of, I don't know if you can see it there on the bottom, a little bit of touch-up paint needs to be done there. Looking around it, guys, it will need an awning canvas. I can pretty much tell you that with certainty. It's got a generator. It's got a 5500 Onan generator. It's running right now. It's got 30 amp electrical service. It's because it's got that power share feature that Fleetwood has. I'll go over that when we go inside. 362 horsepower, 457 pound-feet of torque. Needs a spare tire cover on the back. That's no big deal. Amazon, and 25 bucks will get you that. Got the crowned roof. It's got a 5,000 pound tow capacity. Generator's running right now, and it's got a corner piece right here, guys, that's broken. You know, it's not just huge, but where they probably backed into something, busted the plastics. Again, guys, I'm showing you the reasons why it's $5,000 less than the twin to it. And I'm just going to be honest with you guys, and you know, if you want to spend $5 more grand, buy the other one, then be my guest. But you know, if you want to save $5 grand and spend about half of that fixing this thing up, you can. Entirely up to you. But it's got 46,000 miles, runs and drives great. We drove it several hundred miles here. Windshields look great. I gotta have somebody wash it, of course, but and clean the inside as well, but I won't go into that because right now I'm short-handed, as always. Let's look inside, and I'll show you something on the floor right here. Now, guys, the previous owners, or one of the previous owners, took the original carpet out and put these individual stick-on tiles. I personally hate these things because they never do look good. You know, if you're going to do this, get you an entire piece of linoleum and put it down and cut it out to fix. So, guys, it looks pretty good from a few feet away, but you get closer, you see where they've got gaps in between them. Some of the corners overlapping. This may not bother a lot of people, may not even give two flips about this, but if it was me and this was my coach, I would either go over it with a solid piece of vinyl, or put the hardwood floor in here, or put carpet in here, or the fake hardwood floor. But you know, if you want to just throw some rugs down, just leave it like it is, then be my guest. But I just like to point that out. My carpet crew, unfortunately, is going to be out for a few months. My main carpet guy had to go. He's from Russia. He had to go back home for a few months. Got some family deals over there, and he won't be back till probably after Christmas. So I'm very limited. I'm trying to find another carpet guy to kind of fill in for him till he gets back, because he is very, very talented, and I'd love to have him back. But you know, y'all know how labor is right now to find. Very hard to find. But I'll get somebody in here hopefully here in the next week or two. But until then, guys, if I do get somebody else, I'm not going to be able to put carpet in them, unfortunately. But if I do and this thing's still here, I'll try to put some carpet in it for you so it'll look a lot better. But front cab, everything looks good. It looks like they've changed out the TV and put a big TV, probably bigger than the really needs to be in here, on a swivel mount. And it's, you know, you have to put a bungee cord on or something like that to hold it in place. Windshields look good, dash looks good, don't see any pick marks, no smoke or pad odors. Furniture looks good, flex steel captain's chairs. Now I know the Fleetwood Terra is pretty much an entry-level model, guys, so it's not going to have Corian countertops or leather furniture, things like that, but it's going to do everything the higher end models are going to do and save you some money. You've got double ducted roof airs. I've got both of them on. They're both cold, running on the power share feature, which allows you to run 2 air conditioners off of 30 amp power. I'll show you that here in the bedroom when I get back there. You got a side kitchen, countertops look good. You got 3 burner stovetop. You got a top microwave. That air is actually really feels good, even though it's fall. And it's crazy how the weather's changed just in a few days. Last week we had a high in the 90 degrees. Today the high is 70 and 40s at night. Refrigerator looks good. It is getting cold in the back of the freezer. So we know the refrigerator works. We know the roof airs work. We know the slide out works. We know the generator works. So as far as what we inspect, everything's good. Big closet right here. You know, this is only 33 foot, so it's not near as long as a lot of the Class A's that I review. Looking here in the back, you've got a queen island bed. You've got storage on each side. Everything looks good. Looks like they've changed the floor out in here, but they put hardwood in here. Why they didn't go ahead and stretch this hardwood out to the living room, I guess they were just trying to save a few bucks. I don't know, but people do strange things. Another big closet. This thing's got a lot of storage space for a 33 footer. In here, guys, this is your climate control center, power share. And what it does is basically, because we're running on generator, but if you run it on shore power, what it will do is it will swap out air conditioners, and it will run one on compressor and the other one on fan, and about once or twice a minute they'll swap back and forth. So by the time you start getting not as cool air out of your vent around that air unit, this will automatically swap back to that unit, turn the compressor on, get it ice cold again in 30-40 seconds. When the rear air starts blowing out not as cold, it'll still be cold air but not as cold, it'll swap back to the rear air, get it cold for 30-40 seconds, swap to the front. And this system's been around for many years, and it works great, and it allows you to operate both ACs off 30 amp, maybe not simultaneously exactly at the same time, but kind of sort of, because fan on one, compressor on the other, swap back, swap forth, and it cools it off quick, to the point that you really can't tell much difference when you're hooked to 30 or you're hooked to 50 amp with both your airs on. And of course this unit's got a furnace, a 6-gallon water heater. Back here, guys, wallpaper border looks good, ceiling looks good. I don't see any wrinkled spots anywhere in the walls or anything like that. So it's not bad, and it's got a very good price on this unit for an 06 33 footer with a slide. Let's look at the bathroom. You do have a tub and shower. It is bleached a little yellow from the skylight, from the UV rays coming in, so this thing's been stored outside a little bit. Got a toilet. Excuse the big ugly guy in the mirror. I try to keep him out of the shot because I want to sell this RV, not scare everybody off. And it is what it is, guys. You know, I've got one that doesn't have as many condition issues, like I said, for $5,000 more. That's a 32S 06 Terra, just like this one, with 15,000 less miles. So you be your own judge which one you'd rather have. Both will be on my website, parkwayrvcenter.com. I've done a video on the other one. If you want to go to the website, check it out, or search it on YouTube. Parkwayrvcenter.com. Link in the video description below that you can click on. Go to my Class A page, see what I have. Got a fantastic vent fan in the kitchen. That's nice. But $32,900, haggle-free firm. We'll trade. If this is something you think you're interested in, guys, give us a call. 706-965-7929. Nationwide deliveries available. We do have financing available with approved credit and down payment. If you're interested in up-to-the-date information on that, give us a call. Like I said, we got a good selection of used Class A's, but they're starting to dwindle down, guys. I've got some that just came in that's in recon right now, getting just kind of briefly gone through and basic checkout and all that. But guys, these things are getting scarce. We've got a lot of holes out here on the lot, and we're always buying. So if you've got one for sale and it's nice, give us a call. 706-965-7929. We can work a deal out, guys. We're not scared to buy. We're cash buyers, and we don't mind traveling for the right deal. I mean, I've got my driver, one of my drivers is in Northern California picking one up right now, bringing it back here from a for sale by owner, because, and that's what, 2,700 miles from Northwest Georgia. So, I mean, you know, we're not scared to travel for the right deal. Just be honest with us when you describe your vehicle you want to trade. And if it needs a lot of work, I'm probably not going to buy it, especially right now when I don't have the manpower to take on projects. And anyway, guys, it's a nice unit for what it is. You know, like I said, it needs a few little things. You might spend and especially if you can do the work yourself, guys, you're not going to spend a lot of money if you can do the work yourself. I mean, awning canvas, what, $250? You know, you and a couple of buddies can change that out pretty easy. Floor, you can do yourself if you got those skills, but even if you have to pay somebody, you can probably get it done for $1,100-1,200 for everything. Depends on what you put down, of course. If you need, you know, things like that, guys, is pretty easy, and you're saving $5,000 off one just like it. So to me, this would be the better deal, because I can do the work myself, or at least I can. I know a lot of people can't, but I can. And I might spend, you know, if I did the labor myself, I can put the floor down for a few $100. And the awning labor, you know, if I don't have to pay the labor on it, I can put it up. I could literally probably get this thing back on its feet for less than $1,000 if you do the labor yourself. Or you might spend a couple of grand if you have to pay somebody else to do the labor. But still, guys, a whole lot less than $5,000, which is the price difference between this one and the one is twin that doesn't need those problems, that doesn't have those issues. So, and like I said, guys, I'm being brutally honest. I don't want you coming here expecting this thing to be brand new or like new, because there's no such thing as like new on used RVs. They're either new or used. So don't come in here expecting it to be brand new, but you got to look at what you're buying for the price you're paying. I mean, this thing brand new back then was in the 80s back then, and you know, new RV prices have doubled since then, since this thing was new. So you know, the equivalent today in a 2022 model would be 150 grand, and this one was in the 80s brand new. Of course, I'm not asking neither one of those prices. I'm asking $32,900. Haggle free firm. We have no extra fees besides applicable sales tax. And of course, guys, I have to go ahead and disclose, Georgia residents have to pay a $100 highway impact fee and a $40 to $50 tag and title fee. That applies to Georgia residents only, since I am the oldest licensed, bonded, insured used RV dealer in the entire state of Georgia by many years. I do have to disclose that because I have to follow all regulations when it comes to Georgia selling a vehicle. So anyway, guys, thank you again for watching. I really appreciate it. Let me know what you think in the comments about this RV. I know it may not be for everybody, but it's really decent for the money for an 06. You You know, I've been doing a lot of like 02s and 03s for this price, so, or close to this price. So I think being able to move up to an 06, which will give you the 362 horsepower V10 versus the 305, it's a pretty significant upgrade. And this is the first year you could get the 362 horse in a Class A motorhome, so that's kind of cool as well. Anyway, guys, if you need delivery, give us a call. We'll give you a quote. You want to know about financing, give us a call. If you have a trade-in, give us a call. 706-965-7929. Call before coming to look as well to verify that somebody else hasn't paid a deposit on it. And like I said, guys, let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know in the comments what kind of RV you want me to shoot next. I'll try to accommodate you. Well, I'll try it if I have it. Let's just say that. Inventory's getting scarce. We're selling the fool out of these things, guys. You know, we got lucky and bought a bunch of RVs, but now they're getting harder to find, and we're still selling these things like crazy, but we can't replace them fast as we're selling them. So, in fact, my videos may not have enough units soon to be able to do 2 a day. I may be back to doing 1 a day, or if things get real bad, I might not be able to do any. So so please, guys, if you've got one for sale, give us a call. We're buyers, as long as it's nice and clean title and all that good stuff. So anyway, guys, thank y'all for watching. I really appreciate it. Feel free to comment, share on social media. Feel free to smash me a thumbs up if you want to. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm officially over 30,000 subscribers. Yes, it seems like I could get 5,000 subscribers in the time it took to get from 29.5 to 30,000. That's and I know it's just me, psychological, but it's like I want to get 30,000. So anyway, I'm getting up there, guys. I'm going to catch some of the bigger dealers on their YouTube channel pretty soon to get more subscribers than them. So feel free to share on social media. Feel free to subscribe. Hit that bell notification button. I really appreciate that, and every one of y'all guys. But anyway, thank you again for watching. Give us a call. Drop us an email, sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. Links in the video description below to our website. And look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.